your hometown station.
Hello and welcome to this edition of ABC 10 News. I'm Jessica Podol and I'm so glad you are here. We have breaking news to bring you this afternoon. The Marquette County Courthouse and Police Department were placed on lockdown due to what appears to have been a standoff. Witnesses reported that it appeared the buildings were evacuated. We've been told as of 5 p.m. that a suspect has been taken into custody. We will bring you more information as the story develops. We also have some very sad news for you this evening. Ontonagon County Sheriff deputies are investigating the cause of a fatal traffic accident that occurred last Thursday in Ewan. At 8:35 p.m. on January 18th, the Ontonagon County Sheriff's Department responded to a call of a head-on collision between a semi-truck and a passenger vehicle on M28 east of Ewan. The 17-year-old female driver of the passenger vehicle died at the scene as a result of injuries sustained in the crash. Ontonagon County Sheriff's Department will lead the investigation, with Michigan State Police Wakefield assisting. A former Marquette Senior High School employee has been charged with a felony for which she faces up to 2 decades in prison. Police arrested a Marquette woman for allegedly embezzling more than $100,000 in Marquette Area Public School District funds. Stacy Lee Kangas, 44, was an employee in the athletic department at Marquette Senior High School when the money went missing. She no longer works for the school district. Following a lengthy investigation by Marquette Police Department, a warrant was issued for Kangas' arrest. She was released after posting a $2,500 bond. A statement from Marquette Area Public Schools reads, quote, "From the beginning and throughout the investigation, MAPS provided our full support to law enforcement. In addition to holding the responsible person accountable for their misconduct, our administrative team has also begun the process of establishing more effective internal controls. Utilizing better practices for handling cash is part of our ongoing efforts to address the method by which the suspect had allegedly embezzled district funds. This behavior is entirely unacceptable and will not be tolerated at Marquette Area Public Schools," end quote. Kangas will be arraigned in court on February 26th. She faces up to 20 years in prison on the felony embezzlement charge if convicted. Due to a rise in respiratory illnesses such as COVID, influenza, and RSV cases in the community, effective today, UP Health Systems will begin visitor restrictions for all inpatient units at all hospital facilities. Visitors who are ill with a cough, fever, runny nose, sore throat, vomiting, or diarrhea are not permitted. Also, children under 14 years old cannot visit. UP Health Systems Family Birthing Center will be limited to parents, labor coaches, and grandparents. At the neonatal intensive care unit in Marquette, visitation is limited to parents only. UP Health System continues to take all necessary precautions to protect patient safety by isolating contagious patients appropriately, maintaining effective disinfection protocols, and enhancing safety with the use of personal protective equipment. In happier news, congratulations goes to ABC 10 News anchor and reporter Selena Podola, who has been awarded an honorable mention in the 2023 International Design Awards. Selena designed the logo for Courage Incorporated, an Ishpeming-based nonprofit organization that provides free outdoor adventures for people living with physical disabilities and chronic illness, as well as veterans. This is Selena's 3rd International Design Award. She also received an honorable mention in 2014 and a bronze award in the worldwide competition in 2017, both for work she created for the mining journal Superior Land magazine. Selena's artistic talent is undeniable, and we are very proud to work with her, and I personally am proud to call her my cousin-in-law. Reporters Selena Podola and Trevor Freeman attended one of the longest-running sporting events in the country this past weekend. Located at Ishpeming Suicide Bowl, the 137th annual ski jumping competition has been a fan favorite for decades. We now turn to Podola and Freeman for more on this high-flying event.
I'm Trevor Freeman.
And we're at the 137th ski jumping competition at the UP Nordic Ski Complex in Ishpeming, Michigan.
After
After the last formal round of ski jumping on Saturday night, the event featured a target competition where jumpers tried their best to land on a bullseye. The skier closest to the target could win a cash prize. Onlookers could warm up by the traditional bonfires to escape the winter chill. A food truck and concessions were also provided. We now turn to some spectators for their thoughts on the tournament.
What was your favorite part of the competition today?
Well, I think it was watching these people jump off the big hill, but other than that, nothing, because I want to go home. It's cold.
Showed up. I mean, I'm in a beer tent for one. There's a big old fire over there, and you get to see people flying down a massive hill. Kind of awesome, and nobody's gotten hurt yet.
This ski jumper came oh so close to that target.
An extravagant fireworks display signaled the end of the tournament, hosted by the Ishpeming Ski Club. We're looking forward to the competition again next year. From the 137th Annual Ski Jumping Tournament for ABC 10 News, I'm Selena Podla.
And I'm Trevor Freeman.
Back to you, Jessica.
Thank you, Selena and Trevor. You both appear cold and yet very happy. Have you ever wondered which dog breeds and dog names are the most popular? A report in a national publication answers those questions. The Golden Retriever is the most popular dog in Michigan households, according to U.S. News and World Report. Although Goldens win over the hearts of more people than any other dog breed in 14 states, the most popular dog in the United States may surprise you. The Chihuahua is most likely to become a family pet in 21 states. Rounding out the top 5 in Michigan are the German Shepherd, Chihuahua, Shih Tzu, and Golden Doodle. And when it comes to naming our beloved canines, Fido and Butch appear to be a thing of the past. Those did not even make the top 100 list of dog names in our country. The top 5 are Bella, Luna, Max, Daisy, and Charlie. My yellow Labrador Retriever Dolly is not among the most popular Michigan dog breeds, nor does her name appear on the top 100 list, but she knows she is #1 in my heart. And reporter Selena Podla surely feels the same about her dog Stella, a pointer and whippet mix. There's a lot more ahead on ABC 10 News. Up next, we have your local weather forecast. And after sports, we bring you to Detroit to see how folks there responded to the city's biggest football win in decades. But first, let's take a look at those winning lottery numbers from today. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Now. Our winter countdown continues, and we're starting to see some warmer temperatures out of it. And I know I've got February thoughts on my mind already, like Groundhog's Day, just 11 days away. Punxsutawney Phil giving us his forecast this year. Will it be an early spring or a little later in the winter? That's what we're going to have to wait for. And don't wait too long. Valentine's Day is just 23 days away. That's going to sneak up on us. Rather quiet night tonight. Temperature's going to be in the 20s at least before midnight. And it's kind of a dreary forecast. Not a lot of sunshine. We're going to be seeing a lot of cloud cover over the next couple days. There are several storm systems we're going to keep an eye on, but most of them are going to be affecting southern lower peninsula, really not close to home. When we look at our watch warnings and advisories here tonight, we've got an ice storm warning in Arkansas and Missouri. You can kind of see the path of this storm. It's moving right here into Lansing, Detroit. Flint's going to be seeing the bulk of it, Ohio into Pennsylvania. It's not going to be affecting us too much. It's going to be a close call. Even as we go into our Wednesday, downstate's going to be looking at chances for rain. Some of that's going to come close to us Wednesday night. We could see a little bit of wintry mix, maybe some rain showers and snow with colder nighttime temperatures, but no big direct impacts like what they're feeling in the southern lower peninsula. Let's go ahead and talk about tonight close to home. A lot of cloud cover, maybe a few flurries when it comes to lake effect. Our lake effect, we're simply going to be measuring in tenths of an inch, just some nuisance snow outside. And most of our Tuesday is just going to be cloudy out. Kind of a dreary day. Nothing really major coming in at all. Just a lot of clouds and luckily some warmer temperatures on top of that. So we're talking about this nuisance snow. Here we are going through tomorrow morning, even farther out. 1/10 of an inch, 2/10 of an inch close to the shoreline. So just some nuisance snow. Temperatures tonight, 23 in Marquette, 22 in Munising, 22 in Escanaba. Our cold spot, Ironwood 18 degrees, Iron River about 19 degrees tonight. Heading into tomorrow, we'll see temperatures low 30s. Not too bad for the end of January. 32 in Escanaba, 30 in Mastique. We'll see Marquette about 30, Munising 30. Is this our January thaw? Maybe. As we look at forward, again, Wednesday night into Thursday, that's our best chance of that wintry mix coming in from the south, that other close call system. Temperatures during the day, easily getting above freezing. I've got 37, 36 mixed in there. Nighttime temperatures, it's going to be cool, though. We're still going to get under 30 degrees, so we could see some freezing. And during those daylight hours, with warm air over cold snowpack, we do get patchy fog. And we want to be careful with that fog this time of year, because when we make the transitions between freezing and not freezing, if there's no wind, we may get some freezing fog. So we want to be careful of that, because we still have cool nights. We still get below freezing at nighttime hours.
Thank you, Morris. A 20-year-old amateur golfer has just won big, making history. In fact, he was the only amateur among 155 other players in this weekend's PGA tournament. Here's ABC's Danny New.
History in the desert.
Not many sophomores in college get to hear those words.
Nick Dunlap wins the American Express.
As University of Alabama student, Nick Dunlap becomes the first amateur since '91 to win a PGA event at 20 years old.
So how does this work? Like, do you have homework you have to go work on now? Probably won't do it, but yeah, I do have homework.
This happened yesterday in California at the American Express, formerly known as the Desert Classic.
It's in the hole all the way.
And that last amateur to win a PGA event back in 1991? Why, that would be three-time Masters champion Phil Mickelson, who posted on X after the 18th hole, quote, "Congratulations on an incredible win. This is just the beginning."
You're always watching the PGA Tour, right, growing up, and to see people win and go crazy. And I just never, I thought I could, but I never saw myself in that position.
Wow.
Now, one interesting wrinkle about this historic win is what happens to the $1.5 million in prize money. You see, because Dunlap is still a quote-unquote amateur, he can't keep that money. Instead, it slides down to the second-place finisher. Can you imagine?
If you had told me 5 days ago that, hey, you know, would you rather have $1 million or win on the PGA Tour? It's like, oh, I'd rather win on the PGA Tour.
So with all this winning, the question, of course, becomes, could it finally be time to go pro?
It is a reality. Like, it's a possibility, and I just never thought it was going to come this soon.
I did also ask Nick about his very relatable celebration howl. And he said, quote, "My first instinct was to yell as loud as I could," end quote. And I think that's what we all would have done, right? In New York for ABC News, I'm Danny New.
Thank you, Danny. Lung cancer is the leading cancer killer among both men and women, but young women might be more at risk. With more, here's ABC News' Tim Pulliam.
For the first time in U.S. history, young women are being diagnosed with lung cancer at higher rates than young men. The American Cancer Society found that women aged 35 to 54 got lung cancer at a higher rate than men of that age between the years 2000 and 2019. This is a reversal of historical patterns, but the difference is not huge. Researchers don't yet know why this happened, but there are theories. Women have been somewhat slower than men to quit smoking. Women may be less likely than men to be offered screening for lung cancer. It's important for both men and women to do what they can to reduce risk and recognize warning signs. Early symptoms include a cough lasting for months, unexplained weight loss, coughing up blood, or shortness of breath that doesn't go away. Talk to your doctor about help quitting smoking. It's the leading cause of lung cancer in men and women. Test your house for the second leading cause of lung cancer, radon. Researchers say survival after a lung cancer diagnosis has been improving thanks to new targeted therapies and treatments. With this Medical Minute, I'm Tim Pulliam.
Thank you, Tim. There is still more ahead on ABC 10 News. Up next, reporter Trevor Freeman takes us to a diving event in Marquette, followed by national sports with Ryan Slocum. That and more is coming up in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Reporter Trevor Freeman brings us to Northern Michigan University, where the Wildcat swim and dive team took on UW Green Bay this weekend.
The Northern Michigan Wildcats swam against UW Green Bay this past Saturday at home in Marquette. NMU hasn't competed in over a month, but boy did they kill it out there, with several different pool records being broken in the process, with Carlotta Santi breaking the 200 freestyle record with a time of 1 minute and 51 seconds, as well as NMU's 400 Wedley relay team consisting of Camilla Carbone, Zoe Dikovic, and Alyssa Blauser with a time of 3 minutes 52.42 seconds. Northern took home the win with an overall score of 190 to 104. Till next time, I am Trevor Freeman with ABC 10 News. Back to you, Jessica.
I'm Ryan Slocum with your look at sports. We had a pair of teams trying to exercise their playoff demons. Detroit had a chance to make it to the NFC title game for just the second time in the Super Bowl era and first in 32 years, while the Bills were cursed again by a two-word phrase that's kept the city of Buffalo without a title since 1965. It was a 4-point game between the Chiefs and Bills. Patrick Mahomes just before the half. He's going to throw one up to his main man, Travis Kelce, for the 22-yard touchdown. And that's not even the best part about this play. Look at his brother, Jason. The reaction without a shirt. 3-point game in the third. Josh Allen throws a strike to Khalil Shakur. Makes the grab. Another instant classic between these two teams. In the fourth, the Chiefs punch it in. Isaiah Pacheco makes it 27-24. Then, inside 2 minutes to play, it happens again. Wide right. First, Scott Norwood in Super Bowl 25. Now Tyler Bass with the game on the line. Another heartbreaker for the Bills. The Chiefs advance to their sixth straight AFC title game, 27-24. To the NFC, the Bucs hoping to spoil the Detroit Lions' magical season. Tied at 17 in the fourth, the Lions go on a 5-play, 75-yard drive. The final 31 coming right here. Jahmyr Gibbs to the house. Motown up a touchdown. Then, on the ensuing drive, Jared Goff leads them right back down the field. He hits his guy, Amon-Ra St. Brown, on the corner fade. The Lions are up 14. The Bucs cut that lead to 8 with under 2 minutes to play. Baker Mayfield looking for some magic of his own, but he is picked off over the middle by Derek Barnes. That would seal the deal. The Lions are heading to the NFC Championship for just the second time in franchise history, 3 years to the day after hiring Dan Campbell as their head coach. NBA action from Sunday night. It's the Celtics in Houston. Big night for the big man. Kristaps Porzingis is going to hit from downtown. Yeah, he was doing a lot of that, canning all sorts of triples. Here he is again. The Zinger hit 6 trays on the night, scored 32 points, and we're still in the first quarter right here. And there's another one. Heading to the fourth, the Rockets attempt to come back on the shoulders of Dylan Brooks. Hits a 3 to cut the deficit to 5. Then goes all the way to the cup. It's a 3-point game. But Jason Tatum would end the Rockets' hopes. He ices it with a 3 of his own. Boston wins 116-107. They have the best record in the NBA. The Lakers and Trailblazers from Southern California. LA came into this one a game under 500. LeBron James and company come out swinging. Fast start for the Lake Show. They take a double-digit lead with this 3-ball from LeBron, and they would hold that lead heading into the locker room. More of the same after they came out of said locker room. D'Lo scored 34. LeBron had 28. Lakers run away with it, 134-110. NHL, the Rangers looking for a win on Keandre Miller's birthday. They take on the Ducks. Anaheim gets on the board first thanks to a nifty backhand from Adam Henrique. And he's not done. Still in the first, Henrique with another goal to make it 2-0. But that lead would not last. 4 goals from the Rangers, all in the third, and they win 5-2.
Thank you, Trevor and Ryan. There is more ahead on ABC 10 News. Still to come, yesterday was a good day to be a Lions fan, and the city of Detroit is very happy. We'll be right back after this short break. Welcome back. If you watched the NFL playoffs this weekend, you know that there was good news and bad news for UP football fans. Whether or not you back them, there is no denying that the Detroit Lions have made a lot of people happy this season.
Around downtown and Greektown, on the streets and in the bars and restaurants, there's been a sea of Honolulu blue. Lions fans are going home ecstatic.
That's a W! Ecstatic!
There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm so happy, man. I'm elated. I just want to say Super Bowl, boys. I know we got one more game, but we got it in the bag.
Excitement, both during and after the Lions game, as Detroit beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers 31-23.
My husband helped build Ford Field. He was an iron worker, and
so this game is that much more special.
It is. It really is. All the games are.
7 Action News watched the game with fans inside Local's Tex-Mex Grill in Greektown.
But I came down here for a concert. I planned for this 2 months ago. I didn't expect to be down here for a playoff game.
The Lions surpassing some fans' expectations, while others
49ers, here we come. You going down, boy.
knew we would go far. Now the Lions are off to San Francisco, advancing to their 3rd playoff game, the NFC Championship.
I really enjoy the game, and honestly, my football knowledge is about 2 weeks old, but I got it. I got it.
It's been a long time coming. I mean, those diehard fans have been, hoping and praying for the longest time.
One of those longtime diehard fans, Karen Cosmos.
The last time the Lions won a championship, I was 9 years old, and I've been a loyal fan since 1950.
So tell me how you're feeling tonight.
I am so excited. I can't believe it. I mean, I've been waiting for this for a long, long time.
So what's going to happen the rest of the playoffs?
We're going to win. We're going to go to the Super Bowl. One game at a time, right? Yeah. Go Lions! Woo!
You heard the prediction there, folks. With confidence, go Lions.
Go Lions!
In Detroit, Darren Cunningham, 7 Action News.
Thank you, and congratulations to all you Lions fans out there. And thank you for watching ABC 10 News. Feel free to follow us on our website at abc10up.com, as well as our YouTube and Facebook pages. I'm Jessica Podel, and I hope to see you again soon.